This is Yeshua-reincarnated. I just wanted to talk about who I am, who you are, where everybody came from on Earth. So, I mean, basically, there's one consciousness, what we call God, and God took pieces of itself and separated itself into different spirits, different entities, into different avatars, giving it different experiences, making separate identities. But some of these beings fell, what we call fallen angels, and they went off and created their own creations. They're operating out of their animalistic survival reptilian mind, I guess you could say. But the creations they created aren't created by God, as they were created from fallen entities. Thus they are cut off from God, just like the fallen angels that created them. Any entities that were created by these fallen angels are cut off from God by default. So they are all operating out of their reptilian, animalistic survival mind. And they're vampiric by nature, and they need other beings that are connected from the Most High God to survive. So they have been going around the universe, infiltrating different matrices, different worlds, putting them into false illusions, false matrices, basically hijacking the matrices so they can energy harvest, so they can stay alive. Earth is comprised of, it's a melting pot of many different bloodlines. There's the Anunnaki bloodline. The Anunnaki came down here and they took angelic DNA and they mixed it with the existing cave-dwelling humanoids, creating Adam and Eve. Alright, and then the Anunnaki, had sexual relations with, the bloodline of Eve, or Adam and Eve, creating a separate bloodline off of them. Thus, and so did the Pleiadians, and the Syrians, and the Draconians, and so Earth is comprised of a few different bloodlines. And all these bloodlines have, something in common, and that's that they have the choice to either ascend to Christ consciousness, or they can stay in their reptilian, animalistic survival mind and continue descending. The Draconian bloodline is the main bloodline that is involved with you know, a lot of the demon time behavior, and so what's happening right now on Earth is you know, it's a worldwide judgment, um, and you're gonna have a choice of, you can either you know stop descending and be genuinely repentant and have good intentions and start ascending into Christ consciousness, or you won't make it. You're gonna perish, and better luck next time, next life. And some of these beings will lose the ability to incarnate and be confined to a different matrix known as hell. I mean, it takes a lot to get to hell. I mean, it takes a hell of a lot I mean, lifetimes upon lifetimes upon lifetimes of because you have multiple incarnations. So yeah, I mean, we, my chosens, we're gonna be leading Earth into the millennial reign of peace and prosperity. And that's what's partly happening right now with, like, you're seeing with, like, Diddy and stuff, and that's just the start. Everybody's gonna be exposed. You know, the super rich elites that are, they're you know, the draconian bloodline, the ones that, they're mostly the ones that are into the demon worshipping, you know, sacrificing children and animals and people, and stealing and frauding, and you know, having sex with everything and everyone, bestiality. I mean, because the Draconians they were totally cut off from the Most High God, but because they you know, genetically, they took their genetics and mixed them with the angelic Adam and Eve bloodline or whatever. They still can ascend to Christ consciousness, but it's their choice. You know, everybody has a choice on Earth to either, you know, ascend, or, you know, basically go out kicking and screaming. But a lot of them are gonna go out kicking and screaming. I mean, a lot of us chosens are on here exposing what we've been through. You know, being targeted by the kingdom of darkness, by the government, by these groups of witches and warlocks, by these crime families. They've been trying to destroy us since birth. I mean, they've been trying to destroy our bloodlines forever. Well, not forever. Well, yeah, forever. But I mean, since we've been on Earth, our bloodlines have been targeted. You know, every single lifetime. Trying to destroy us mentally, physically, spiritually, any way possible. But you know, we're untouchable at this time. So I mean, and we have pure hearts. Thou shalt not touch my anointed. So what's happening is all these attacks that they're sending towards us are backfiring. All their magic, their weak ass little demon magic is backfiring, and they're They have contracts with these demons and devils. They're enslaved to them. So they can't stop. Even if they wanted to, they can't stop. So they're going to basically expose themselves and take themselves out at the same time. Just by, us chosens existing. Just by us being here and doing what we're doing, which is going to be leading Earth into the millennial reign of peace and prosperity. They are going to, anybody who is against us is going to either surrender, repent and start ascending, or perish. The whole point of this mission, the Christos mission, is to save as many souls as possible. Obviously, to save as many beings as possible. I don't want anybody to go to hell. I really don't. I mean, it's hard to feel sorry for some of these beings, man, but I can't imagine anybody in hell. But I mean, you can't force anybody. I mean, they have done a lot to us. I mean, gang stalking, tried poisoning us, tried, hitmen, directed energy weapons, sabotaging us, setting us up to, get, with crimes and stuff, planting evidence, and the whole destiny swap thing, these false prophets, they've been watching us, and they basically try to switch energies with us, and they attack our twin flame unions. They do anything possible to stop us. And I just went through my awakening, with the false flame they sent in, pretending to be my real twin flame, all with the only intention of trying to totally destroy me in any way possible, slandering my name, trying to set me up for crimes I didn't do, having my truck seized, by planting evidence and, having the DA come and seize it. Just many things. Going around telling people you're this and you're that, and telling them you're, for the street, and going to your real twin flame, and they sent false twin flames to all, pretty much all the unions, and just sabotaged us as much as they can. But at this point, it's all backfiring for them. It's all coming to light. Who the real earth angels, who the real Yeshua-reincarnated is. And it's understandable that people wouldn't, people are so confused because of religion, and I mean, I didn't even recognize myself in the Bible. They got everything all wrong. I mean, not all wrong, but I mean, when I incarnated as Jesus, I taught Christ consciousness. I never said just believe and you'll be okay, and then to even put my name in the Bible or the Quran or any religion is just insulting, really. I mean, the only thing the Most High God looks at is your heart. It doesn't matter your your color, your beliefs, um, your gender, your weight, your size, your shape, your sexual orientation. None of that matters. Just your heart, and that should be common sense, really. But people they like to follow somebody, and when the people that everybody are following have bad intentions, it's, bad things happen. People follow and worship these celebrities, and they don't have any good intentions. They don't care about anybody. Some of them do. Don't get me wrong. But religion is probably one of the devil's biggest tools. You can connect to the Most High God with any religion or any belief as long as you have pure intentions and a pure heart and you're genuinely trying to find the Most High God. But you can't completely ascend holding on to any religion, because God's not going to back you up holding on to something that's a lie, holding on to something that's a half-truth. So in the end, if you hold on to that religion, it's going to hold you back. So once you find the Most High God, you need to surrender everything to Him, to the Most High God. It's not really a Him, but you need to surrender everything and let Him lead you, and it should be easier. It's going to get easier as, I'm here and my chosen 144,000 light worker kings and queens are here to lead the ascension into Christ consciousness and into the millennial reign of peace and prosperity. Many of us are on YouTube. A lot of them are exposing it through tarot cards, another divination. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Alright, thank you. Bye.